Welcome back to ScreenScapes channel, where every frame tells a story. From classic masterpieces to the latest blockbusters, we go beyond the surface, delving deep into the realms of filmmaking. Today, we go to special movie Avatar 2, The Way of Water, the latest blockbusters of James Cameron, which is in top 3 of highest grossing movie of all time, just after Avengers, Endgame 2019, and its first film Avatar 2009. Because of copyright problems, we're sorry that we can't bring to you all of movies, scenes and music, but we try the best to bring you to fantastic Pandora's world where the full of storyline, characters and meaning of this movie will occur right now. In the wake of a decade since the original tale, our story unfolds with Jake Sully, now the esteemed chief of the Omadakea clan, relishing a tranquil existence alongside his wife, Neytiri. Together, they raise their children, Medium, Loke, and Tuck, and embrace their adoptive daughter, Kiri, born from the comatose Na'vi avatar of the late Grace Augustine. Additionally, they welcome Spider, a human boy whose father, Miles Quaritch, failed to return to Earth during infancy. While Jake embraces Spider as his own, Neytiri remains wary, mindful of his human origins. Despite this, the children harmoniously bond, and Kiri displays particular affection for Spider, transcending the barrier between their species. Spider, feeling a strong connection to Na'vi culture and traditions, yearns to shed his human heritage and fully immerse himself in his newfound family's way of life. Their days unfold ordinarily until an unusual celestial phenomenon catches their attention, a foreign star illuminating the night sky. Alas, their worst fears come to pass as a colossal RDA spaceship descends upon Pandora, heralding the return of humanity and a renewed quest for colonization. Among the arrivals stands Colonel Quaritch, resurrected in the form of a Na'vi clone, with fragmented memories of his past life and an unwavering vengeance against Jake. To counteract the RDA's potential exploitation of Pandora, Jake leads a strategic guerrilla campaign, sabotaging the RDA's supply lines to weaken their grasp. During one such mission, Loke, desperate to prove himself as a formidable Na'vi warrior, disobeys his brother Medium's orders and rushes into battle, only to be wounded. Jake intervenes, rescuing Loke and reprimanding him for his reckless behavior. Later, while tending to his son's injuries, Neytiri urges Jake to show mercy towards Loke, reminding him of their shared parental concern for the safety of their children. Meanwhile, the RDA retaliates against Jake's insurgent tactics, provoking Quaritch to launch a relentless pursuit to eliminate his nemesis. In a playful adventure, Jake's children and Spider venture deeper into the dense rainforest, unaware that Quaritch and his team are in close proximity, uncovering the remains of his human self. Observant Loke detects their presence and hastily alerts his father. A fierce skirmish ensues, resulting in the capture of Jake's children by Quaritch's squad. Jake and Neytiri arrive just in time to free most of the captives, yet Spider falls into Quaritch's clutches, recognized as his son. Aboard the RDA vessel, the desperate search for information about Jake begins, but Spider remains defiant, refusing to cooperate. Adjusting his approach, Quaritch reaches out to Spider as both a father and a confidant, offering him knowledge about the Na'vi in exchange for his loyalty and freedom. Unaware of Quaritch's true intentions, Spider inadvertently educates him about Na'vi culture. Additionally, Quaritch successfully tames an Ikran flying creature, solidifying his dominance over Pandora. Understanding the dangers posed by Spider's knowledge and to prevent further calamity, Jake convinces a hesitant Neytiri and their family to sever ties with the Omadakea clan and seek refuge, with the Metkayina on the eastern seaboard, an island adapted to the aquatic ecosystem of Pandora. Jake relinquishes his role as chief and entrusts it to his successor before departing with his loved ones to join the Metkayina. Upon their arrival, they encounter Chief Tonawari and his wife Ronal, initially skeptical of their presence. However, Jake elucidates their predicament, pleading for shelter. Though some members of the clan scorn Jake's family due to their human lineage, Jake's family embark on a journey to assimilate into the ways of the reef people, gradually earning their respect. Kiri, captivated by the underwater wonders of Metkayina, forms a profound spiritual bond with the sea and its creatures. Meanwhile, Lok befriends Cyria, Tonawari and Ronal's daughter. During their adjustment to this new environment, Lok engages in a conflict with Aonung, Cyria's brother, after he makes an insensitive remark about Lok and Kiri's mixed heritage. Jake reproaches his son for his behavior, prompting Lok to offer an apology to Aonung and his friends. However, Aonung and his companions deceive Lok, luring him into a treacherous area inhabited by a fearsome sea predator called the Akula, ultimately abandoning him to face peril. The Akula launches an attack on Lok, but he finds an unlikely savior in Payakan, an outcast Tulkun, a sentient and peaceful cetacean species considered the spiritual family of the Metkayina. Lok learns to communicate with Payakan through sign language, removing an ancient harpoon head from the creature's fin. Upon returning to Metkayina, Chief Tonawari discovers Aonung's deception and urges him to apologize to Lok. However, Lok takes the blame upon himself, leading to a newfound friendship with Aonung. He also learns that Payakan was ostracized from his kind for rebelling against the whalers who killed his mother. Meanwhile, Kiri ventures to an offshoot of the Tree of Souls, hoping to connect with her deceased mother, only to experience a violent seizure. Ronal successfully heals her, but when Jake reaches out to Norm Spellman and Max Patel for assistance, Quaritch traces their location to the archipelago where the reef people dwell. Accompanied by Spider, Quaritch seizes a whaling vessel engaged in hunting Tulkuns to extract their brain enzymes for the creation of anti-aging treatments. Determined to uncover Jake's whereabouts, Quaritch subjects the indigenous tribes to ruthless interrogation. Failing to obtain the desired information, he orders the whaling crew to slaughter the Tulkuns indiscriminately, hoping to draw Jake into a confrontation. Lok telepathically connects with Payakan and discovers the Tulkuns' tragic past, realizing the depth of the creature's defiance against the whalers who took his mother's life. Upon learning of the Tulkun massacres, Lok rushes to warn Payakan, accompanied by his siblings, Cyria, and Aonung. They arrive just in time to witness Payakan pursued by the whalers. In a daring act of bravery, Lok, Kiri, and Tuk are captured by Quaritch, while Medium saves Lok and Spider from harm but is fatally wounded in the process and he died after that. As Jake and Neytiri receive news of their children's plight, they rally the Metkayina for a climactic confrontation against the encroaching humans. Quaritch coerces Jake into surrendering, holding Kiri hostage. In a parallel move, Neytiri uses Spider as leverage, compelling Quaritch to reconsider his actions. Overwhelmed by conflicting emotions, Quaritch initially denies his connection to Spider but relents when Neytiri wounds their son to protect their family. Within the sinking vessel, Jake, Quaritch, Neytiri, and Tuk find themselves trapped, their fates hanging in the balance. Jake seizes the opportunity, throttling Quaritch into unconsciousness. Rescued by Lok and Payakan, Jake emerges from the chaos, aided by Kiri's mystical ability to summon sea creatures. Spider, disillusioned by Quaritch's malevolence towards the Na'vi and his disregard for their well-being, rescinds his loyalty, leaving Quaritch behind to reunite with Jake's family. Following Medium's funeral, Jake and his loved ones choose to permanently reside among the Metkayina, forging a new path in their adopted home. The journey of Jack and his family is not over yet, with many unanswered questions and unresolved problems. And you, how do you feel about Avatar 2? Please join, comment and discuss with others and with us. That can be we skip excellent things from you. Are you still there? Sure, stay with us because we will bring you special and untold part, that is Avatar 3. Avatar 3 is scheduled to be released on December 20th, 2025. The new journey begins in the year of 2154. 12 years have passed since the events of Avatar 2, The Way of Water. Jake Sully and Neytiri have raised a family and are now leaders of the Omadakea clan. But their peace is shattered when a new threat emerges from the depths of Pandora. The Ash people are a race of Na'vi who have been driven underground by the humans. They are led by a ruthless warlord named Tonawari, who is determined to destroy the Omadakea and take control of Pandora. Jake and Neytiri must unite with the other Na'vi clans to stop Tonawari and his army. But the Ash people are not the only threat they face. The humans are also back, Colonel Quaritch, the ruthless leader of the Resources Development Administration, and they are more determined than ever to exploit Pandora's resources. In a battle for the future of Pandora, Jake and Neytiri must fight for their home, their family, and their way of life. Avatar 3 is a visually stunning and exciting film that will take you on an unforgettable journey to a distant world. It is a story of love, loss, and redemption, and it will leave you breathless. The film is directed by James Cameron, the visionary filmmaker who brought Avatar to life. Cameron has used cutting-edge technology to create a world that is both believable and breathtaking. The film is shot in stunning 3D, and it will transport you to Pandora in a way that no other film has ever done. The cast of Avatar 3 is led by Zoe Saldana and Sam Worthington, who reprise their roles as Neytiri and Jake Sully. They are joined by Sigourney Weaver, Stephen Lang, Cliff Curtis, Joel David Moore, CCH Pounder, Edie Falco, Jermaine Clement, and Kate Winslet. Avatar 3 is a must-see for fans of the first two films. It is a film that will stay with you long after you have seen it. How about your prediction of Avatar 3? Please join, comment and discuss with others and with us. That can be we skip excellent things from you. We are ScreenScapes. See you in next journey.
Bye!